Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will present for my project proposal for my project Sarjana Muda 1. The title is Optimization Analysis of Newly Developed Water Barrier. Before that, my name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Romli from BMMV, and my supervisor Dr. Najia Safwa binti Kashli, and also my co-supervisor, that is Encik Idan. For the chapter 1 introduction, the research background. This research background is talk about the water pollution that happened at Melaka River. Beside that, the factor that lead to the water pollution at Melaka River, and lastly, percentage of water pollution at each state. For the problem statement, there are several problem statements that we see during the research. The first one on how to reduce the trash at Melaka River effectively. The next one, how to change the attitude and give the awareness on the community about the water pollution. And lastly, to change the traditional method to a new modern trash collector. For the research objective, the first, we want to design and improve the existing water barrier. The next one, to analyze and optimize the new design of water barrier by using solid thinking software. And lastly, to focus on effective method to collect trash at Melaka River. For the scope of the research, the first one, we want to choose the best material and also design for the water barrier in terms of cost and also durability. The next one, investigation, is focusing on the Sungai Melaka at center of Melaka City. And lastly, to reduce the part that no need in the water barrier by using the solid thinking software. For the significant research, first we want to create a water barrier concept to reduce the trash at Melaka River. The next one, to improve the existing water barrier concept by putting the green technology characteristic. And lastly, to reduce the human energy by design the automatic water barrier. For the expected result, first we want to create the best design of water barrier concept. The next one, to choose the best material and also component to be put at the water barrier. And lastly, to replace the traditional method of collecting trash and replace it with the automatic system. Okay, the next one, that is chapter 2, literature review. For the water pollution, there are several articles that related for the water pollution. The first one is from Mr. Chan. This article are mostly talk about the water quality on our country. Beside that, it explain about the type of pollutant that be released on water surface, and lastly, the effect of the contamination river if they still continue. For the second article from Azim Haziq, this article are mostly talk about microplastic pollution at Klang River. Beside that, it talk about the effect of microplastic to our water ecosystem, and lastly, a detail about the microplastic and the type of microplastic. For the next one, water trash collector concept. This project are designed by the University Malaysia Pahang. This water trash collector are using conveyor concept as the mechanical part to collect the trash from water surface, and this water trash collector are using Arduino 36 and Smart Drive Duo to control when at the water surface. For the power system, there are several power systems that can be used for our water barrier concept. The first one is water turbine. As we know, water turbine is converting the kinetic energy and potential energy from water surface and change it to energy source. Beside that is one of the most traditional power source generator that be used by people. And for our water barrier, we will use a mini water turbine because it can generate about 100 kilowatt of electricity. The next one is solar panel. As we know, solar panels is device that absorb sun ray and convert it to electric or heat energy. Most of solar panel at the industry can generate about 250 watt and 400 watt per hour. There are three types of power solar panel. The first one is thin film, the second one polycrystalline, and the last one monocrystalline. For the mechanical part on the water barrier gate, we are using linear actuator because it's more cheaper than other mechanical part system. Beside that, linear actuator can be operated by converting the rotary motion into linear motion, and there are two types of linear actuator. The first one is hydraulic actuator by using a fluid, and for the pneumatic actuator using air compressor. For the next chapter, research methodology. For the software that we use for our water barrier, the first one is 3D SolidWorks. The SolidWorks is to create the 3D drawing of our water barrier. The next is to assemble all the components of the water barrier, and lastly, to create the 2D drawing of the water barrier. For the next software, that is Solid Thinking. The software is to convert the 3D model from SolidWorks and be analyzed at the Solid Thinking software. The next one is to reducing unnecessary part at the 3D model. And lastly, to reduce the costing and also material of this project. For our rapid prototyping, for our water barrier, we are using 3D printing to print. It is because by using 3D printing, we can print the small part of our water barrier. Beside that, by using 3D printing also, we can print the part that cannot be fabricated by other machines. And lastly, this 3D printing are the easy method to create the 3D part. For the next one is our product design specification. For this semester PSM1, we are using our product design specification as our preliminary result. For this semester, there are several design that we have created for our water barrier. This is our design A, design B, design C, design D, and also design E. For specification, design A is using wire belt cylinder, motor, DC power supply. Design B is using linear actuator, solar panel, battery. Design C is using power pump, power supply source, and also buoy. For design D, linear actuator, power supply, and also trash wire trap. For design E, pneumatic motor, power source, and also trash wire trap. The function of design A is the gate are be controlled by 2 rotary wire wheel to pull front and back the trash trap. For design B, the gate will expand until it fully cover across the river and will back to the original position when the boat want to cross the gate. For design C, the gate will sink when the boat want to cross by using the pump. The water pump will be suck the water inside the buoy. For design D, the gate will fully lengthen and shorten by using linear actuator to make the boat cross the gate. For our design E, the function are same with design D, just the frame body are more strong than other design. For the advantages, design A is simple design concept and easy to fabricate. For design B, using the battery can store the energy power from solar panel. For design C, the buoy will fully submerged by the pump and better sink than any other design. For design D, the design is strong than other design because the frame is split by half. And for our design E, more strong structure and body than any other design. The disadvantages, design A, the tap cannot be synced fully by the system. Design B, solar will not fully utilized when the rainy day. For design C, need a detailed design on the buoy to make sure the system fully function. For design D, need strong structure at the frame. For design E, need a detailed design on the buoy to make sure the system fully function. For the concept selection method, as you can see at the right side, this is a simple decision matrix. This concept selection method is to separate between good or bad design concept. The next one, to know as a ranking of individual choice. Lastly, listing the value in row and column that analyze performance of each design. For the second method is concept screening matrix and concept scoring. Concept screening matrix are less detailed on the scoring design and model based on certain criteria. The next one, concept scoring are be used after the best design at the concept screening. For the lastly, all the criteria at the concept scoring is given weight based on the importance. For our flowchart, there are several steps to do a design. The first one, brainstorming for all the possibility concept from problem statement. The next one, mind mapping for smaller the concept of our water barrier. The next stage, design sketching from the mind mapping. The next one, concept selection and scoring, and the last one, final design concept. For our conclusion for this project Sarjana Muda 1, we are focusing on research and also the method that can be used to design and also produce the finished design of the water barrier. The next one, to create several design that can be chosen for the PSM2, and then lastly, to understand more of each possible component and method to use for PSM2. This is our reference. I think that's all from me.